By the end of the night, we will find out who will head to Backlash to become the #1 contender for Gunther's World Heavyweight title. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Michael Cole alongside Corey Graves, and welcome to Monday Night Raw.
Cole, I already have my bags packed for Manchester. Tonight is going to be a great show.
We're all excited to head overseas for Backlash, and if you haven't heard, this year Backlash will take place in the AO Arena in Manchester, England. But before we head to the UK, we have to find out who's going with us, Corey. What a role he has been on since arriving here on Monday nights. Ilya Dragunov is 1 win away from heading to Backlash.
And he looks laser focused on that goal.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Moscow, Russia. Weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilya Dragunov. And his opponent from New York, New York, weighing in at 249 pounds,
Damian Priest, who has been quite the surprise in this tournament, continues to elevate his career, and a win here tonight will be huge for the up-and-coming star.
You may not be familiar with Priest, but he's determined to change that.
And here we go. The first semifinal match kicks off tonight's episode of Raw. Who will head to Manchester, Dragunov or Priest?
Two different styles here. Ilya moves a little quicker but packs a strong punch. Damian Priest will look to use his size and power to control this match.
We mentioned earlier, Ilya Dragunov has made a huge impact here on Raw in such a short amount of time. But he has a little motivation behind his success. He has history with the current world champion, some unfinished business. He wants to go settle that.
Yeah, but he has to get through Damian Priest, and that will not be easy.
He hits him with the Torpedo Moscow. Can he win the match? And Priest kicks out.
Priest better be careful. That was close.
Priest looking for a choke slam, but Dragunov blocks it. And Priest blocks the torpedo. Both men making it difficult for their opponent. Priest catches him midair.
What a show of strength by Damian Priest.
Dragunov blocks another choke slam. He is not making it easy for Damian Priest. Priest finally gets the choke slam. Will that be enough? Dragunov kicks out.
Back and forth match here tonight.
These two are putting on a show, and it's just the first match of the night. Priest looking to end things right here. Ilya blocks it. Dragunov hits another one. Torpedo Moscow. Can he do it? And Ilya Dragunov gets the win. Ilya Dragunov is going to Backlash.
Huge win for Ilya Dragunov as he gets one step closer to a world title match.
Listen, AJ, in case you haven't noticed, I'm on a roll right now. You don't really stand a chance in our match tonight, so how about you save yourself the embarrassment, forfeit tonight's match, and when I become the #1 contender and then the new World Heavyweight Champion, I promise you a title match anytime, any place.
You want me to forfeit my match tonight to you? Miz, you want to be world champion? You have to earn it every step of the way. I'll see you out there tonight. May the best man win.
AJ Styles and The Miz will battle later tonight for the second spot in the finals. Here comes the man. Becky Lynch is here tonight on Raw. Becky looks focused as she gets ready to become the Raw Women's Champion at Backlash. Does she? Because it seems like she's been more focused on Sasha Banks than she has the Raw Women's title.
Sasha Banks said it herself, it's been tough for her for a while, but what she doesn't realize is that it's been tough for Sasha for a very long time. When Sasha looks in the mirror, she doesn't see a star. She just sees someone who is average. When she looks into the eyes of the man, she knows she can't measure up. Because each and every day while I'm training, working hard and giving everything I have to this business, Sasha Banks spends her time on TikTok and Instagram dancing to everybody's music. While she's wearing everybody's t-shirt, going, ooh, please, everybody like me. But then goes home crying herself to sleep, asking, why? Why am I not a bigger star? Sasha, you don't have what it takes. You're so concerned with being liked. Well, I've been concerned with being the best. And if you haven't realized it now, at Backlash, you will finally get that chance.
It's boss time. Sasha Banks is here, and she has heard enough.
Baby girl, what is your problem? You are obsessed with me when you should be obsessed with the Raw Women's title. You keep saying you're the best, but I don't see it.
I am the best. I'm not the only one who says it. They say it. Sports Illustrated says it. Everyone says it.
Maybe in your weird fantasy world, but I will remind you, when I came to Raw, I had one goal. Win the Raw Women's title, and I will do that at Backlash. You may be the man, but I am the standard, the blueprint, the...
Yeah, we get it. You're the boss, the CEO, the entrepreneur. Sasha, it really doesn't matter what you call yourself. You say, I'm obsessed with you. But Sasha, you know, my issue with you goes back years. We came into this company as part of the 4 Horsewomen, and for some reason, everyone always thought you would be the bigger star. And I have had a chip on my shoulder ever since. At Backlash, I will settle my issues with you. I'll settle my issues with Bianca. I will get back my Raw Women's title, and all will be right in the world.
You know, Becky, you and I don't have to wait until Backlash. We can get it on right here, right now.
Sasha doesn't want to wait for Backlash. She wants to get it on right here, tonight, on Raw.
Ladies, hold on now. Not tonight. I know you two can't stand each other, but that fight will not happen tonight. But it seems like the both of you cannot wait until Backlash in Manchester. So if you two really want to go at it before your triple threat match, then there's one place fit for a match this big. The next episode of Raw will be the 50th episode of Raw in this universe. And what better way to celebrate 50 episodes than to have Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks?
Sasha and Becky won't have to wait until Backlash to fight. They will meet at Raw 50. Now that's a match fitting for the 50th episode of Raw. Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch. Raw 50. I can't wait for that.
You know who else can't wait for that? The Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. I'm sure the champ has no problem with her opponents beating each other up before Backlash.
Speaking of Bianca, the Raw Women's Champion will be in action later tonight against the up-and-coming young star, Indi Hartwell. Switching gears here a bit, speaking of Raw 50, earlier this evening as he arrived to the arena, the Intercontinental Champion Drew McIntyre was attacked by Ivar of the War Raiders.
Drew did say to make sure he didn't see them first. Looks like they took him at his word and made sure they struck first. McIntyre was completely blindsided.
Well, the general manager has made the match official for Raw 50. It will be Drew McIntyre versus Ivar.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Melbourne, Australia, Indi Hartwell.
Indi Hartwell stepping into the ring for what is probably the biggest match of her young career.
If she's nervous, she's definitely got her poker face on tonight because she looks ready to take on the EST.
Hartwell has wanted this match for a long time. She finally gets her match against the champ.
Tennessee, the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
Her opponent tonight is Indi Hartwell, but Bianca Belair will defend her Raw Women's title at Backlash in Manchester in a triple threat match against Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks.
Well, it looks like all three women will get a warm-up match before they head to Manchester. Sasha and Becky will meet at Raw 50. But tonight, the EST will be tested by the young Indi Hartwell.
Hartwell, aggressive here early. Indi flying off the top rope. Cover. Can she get the shocking win? And Belair kicks out.
That would have been a shocker.
If your Indi Hartwell is asking for a win too much, or is it already a win, stepping into the ring with Belair?
It's a win, no doubt. You get a one-on-one match with the champ. But Indi Hartwell wants to prove that she's ready to take that next step. It's a tough ask to go in there and beat the champ.
I've seen crazier things on Monday nights. Bianca Belair, who has been on a roll, won the title back at the Royal Rumble and has held it ever since. And of course, a reminder, tonight's match is a non-title match. But it doesn't look like Indi Hartwell will treat it any different.
And also, if you are Bianca Belair, don't look past Hartwell. I know her mind may be focused on the triple threat match at Backlash, but you have to take care of business tonight.
Say what you want, but Indi Hartwell is in control of this match. Hartwell with a DDT and another cover here. Can she get the win? And again, Belair kicks out. Indi Hartwell is not taking her foot off the gas in this match.
I admire the tenacity she is showing.
Drop kick off the top rope. Indi with the cover. And the champ kicks out again. Bianca Belair needs to turn things around quick.
The champ's starting to feel the pressure here.
Belair gaining control, and look at the strength of the champion.
They don't call her the strongest for nothing. Win, lose, or draw, after tonight, she wants everyone to remember her name.
Bianca looking for the KOD, but Hartwell reverses. Belair is getting a lot more than she expected.
To be fair, no one expected any of this from Indi Hartwell.
The athleticism, what a move by Bianca. And Hartwell reverses into a pin. Can she get the upset here? And Bianca kicks out again. My goodness, how close was that? I thought she pulled it off there. Bianca with the torture rack. Can Indi hold on, or will she tap out to the champ?
Wow, Indi able to survive that.
Now Belair heading to the top, looking to end it here. 450 splash. Will that be enough? And Bianca Belair gets the win.
Indi Hartwell gave it her all. She gave it everything she had, but it wasn't enough for the EST.
Say whatever you want about Indi Hartwell. She showed up tonight and showed the world she can dance with the best here on Raw. This won't be the last time you see Indi Hartwell.
I agree with you on that.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair.
And now the champion sets her focus on defending her title at Backlash.
Everyone wants to know why I attacked Finn Balor. I didn't do it out of rage. I did it out of compassion. Finn Balor. You need to know when it's time to go. When it's time to say goodbye. You are not the fighter you once were. I know a weak, beaten man when I see one. Let me help you. Let me help you put you out of your misery. Forever.
Our main event of the night, AJ Styles will take on The Miz. The winner will head to the finals at Backlash to take on Ilya Dragunov for the right to become the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Dragunov, who booked his ticket earlier tonight, is watching closely.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And his opponent from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz.
Here we go. AJ Styles, The Miz, who is heading to Manchester, who is heading to Backlash to go one-on-one with Ilya Dragunov.
I got my money on The Miz, Cole. After that remarkable performance on the last episode, he has so much momentum heading into tonight's match.
So much momentum that he tried to bribe AJ into forfeiting the match tonight. Can you believe he tried to do that?
The Miz is a savvy businessman. Obviously, AJ is not.
AJ may not be a savvy businessman in your eyes, but he's a phenomenal talent who is looking to get back to becoming world champion.
The Miz is a former champion himself who doesn't get the respect he rightfully deserves. I mean, look at his old friend, Mr. Money in the Bank, Robert Roode. Such an ungrateful man. By the way, where is he? He doesn't show up to work anymore?
He's Mr. Money in the Bank. That briefcase has blessed him with the ability to show up whenever. I mean, this whole tournament could be for nothing. Roode can cash in on that future match if he wanted to. Miz blocks the forearm, and Miz with the DDT. And Miz with another DDT. Can he get the win and head to Backlash? And Styles kicks out.
You see how close he was. You see how close The Miz was to Manchester.
Styles with a brainbuster and a DDT of his own. Can he get the win here? And AJ Styles picks up the victory.
That looked like a fast count to me.
Here is your winner, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
And with that win, the finals is set. AJ Styles versus Ilya Dragunov at Backlash in Manchester for the right to become the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.